بله، امروز و به خصوص بعد از حماسه بزرگ اشرف به خوبی می‌بینیم که اشرفی بودن دیگر یک شعار نیست. این یک راه و رسمه، راه و رسم ایستادگی، راه و رسم وفای به پیمان و راه و رسم نبرد علیه ظلم و ایستادن در مقابل بی‌عدالتی تا هر کجا که لازم باشه. هر کسی که عزم جذب کنه میتونه در این مسیر قدم بگذاره. ایستادگی اشرفی ها و پایداری یاران اشرف نشان اونها جهانی رو به ایستادگی فراخونده و اکنون برجسته ترین شخصیت های جهان هم با اونها در طی این مسیر همراه شدند و میگن ما هم اشرفی هستیم.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, the first massacre took place in 2009. It's 4 years ago we've been warning this would happen. There have now been 5 massacres. When the Americans left and the Iraqis assumed responsibility for the safety and security of the 3,500 people at that time in Ashraf, they then started building, they put the camp under siege. They wouldn't allow anyone to leave. They wouldn't allow any more visits from parliamentarians or lawyers. They stopped providing them with fuel and water. They had to buy that from outside Iraq at huge cost. They then erected loudspeakers all around the camp and blared high volume, high decibel insults and music and noise 24/7 to torture them psychologically. And what did we do? Nothing. Then they went into the camp for the first massacre. Now, after 5 massacres, there are 126 dead, including the 52 recently. 14 others have died because of being deprived of proper medical assistance. And what did we do? Nothing. What did Baroness Ashton do? After each massacre, she makes, I think she simply recycles the same press release, saying that she welcomes Nouri al-Maliki's assurance that he will conduct a full investigation to find out who carried out the massacre. Once again, after the 1st of September massacre that we've just witnessed, he said, this is nothing to do with me. I don't know who has conducted this. Terrorism is taking place all across Iraq. I have no knowledge of what happened to the hostages. But we know the commanders who took part in the command of this massacre. Our old friend Haidar Azab, he's been indicted for murder by his involvement in one of the previous massacres. The Spanish courts have indicted him for murder. He was on the scene. Ahmed Kozair, who was also one of the commanders of the previous massacres. Major General Jamil Shameri, the commander of the Diyala police unit, and Colonel Nahad, the commander of the military force at Ashraf. These 4 people are guilty of crimes against humanity. These 4 people must be indicted for crimes and must be brought to a trial in The Hague. And the person who ordered these people to conduct this massacre that led to 52 deaths, that person can only be the Prime Minister himself, Nouri al-Maliki, because he has retained control of defense, of intelligence, of internal security. All of that is controlled from his office. He must be held accountable for what has happened. For Baroness Ashton to welcome him saying that he would conduct an inquiry is like saying to Bashar al-Assad, we welcome the fact that you say you will carry out an inquiry into the sarin gassing of your own people in Damascus. It is ludicrous, absurd, and an insult to all of our intelligence. So, ladies and gentlemen, we are now confronted with the crisis of the 7 hostages. We are trying our utmost now at every high level in America and here in Europe to have some meaningful intervention. You will be aware that this massacre took place, and I think the reason why the head of intelligence from Iran was sent on the 29th of August to Baghdad was because they are smart. they realized the whole focus of the international community was on Damascus. They realized the international press were focused on Damascus. And they thought, we can get away with this massacre without the press paying much attention and without the West doing much. Well, I want today to say to all of you that I am Ashrafi. I have solidarity with these people. If these people, if their lives are so cheap, well, I say to Maliki, come and kill me. You know, come and take me in a helicopter to Iran. I am an Ashrafi as well, and I hope all of you here are Ashrafis.